And that's the reason I started doing music. I started doing music because I knew that I had this thing, this ability to how I could write and then spit that shit out in a way that I didn't know anybody else that could do that shit. Not like that. And then whenever I had, let me tell you something. When they say 3 letters, DMT, shit changed my motherfucking life. That's why I love the white boys, because they always turn me on to something. Like, you know how much I know because I know white boys and shit? Real shit. There's shit you can't get, like in the hood and shit, just for fucking with niggas. Like, you can't, dude, I'm telling you. Because I guarantee you niggas never heard of DMT and never seen it. A few of you have. I know a few of you have because we spoke on it. But dude, that shit's rare, bro. They're just like crank in the '90s. There wasn't no niggas besides me selling that shit. There was like one nigga on the north side selling crank and shit. Nobody had that shit. That was white people drugs. I wasn't selling that shit to niggas. White people were buying that shit. I didn't know no black people did that shit. Real shit. But that's another story. But anyway, DMT. I worked at this Jimmy John's as a delivery driver, right? And and this is how crazy shit is. The GM, the manager, the assistant manager, the shift leaders, all white dudes and shit. I think I was the only black dude that worked there besides my boy Robert and shit. My nigga Robert, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Robert Johnson. But all these motherfuckers, white dudes, and way younger than me. My GM was 20 fucking 3. The general manager was 20 fucking, man, that's some crazy shit. Okay, but anyway, so this dude, man, this motherfucker was, slinging all kinds of shit out. And I would buy weed from him. He had the best of everything. He had everything, mushrooms, and fucking. They went with this nigga's crib and shit. I'm like, God damn. And I'm like, and this nigga gets paid this manager salary and shit. Jesus fucking Christ, must be nice. But I had to plug and shit. And so I had heard about DMT. Looking at, so I was reading some book and it said something. I don't fucking remember, but I was like, man, I need that experience because it's this like it's psychotropic fucking like ayahuasca fucking tea that brew they drink in South America fucking gives you a motherfucking reality check and shit, brings you into new realms and shit. And I was like, that's what I felt like I needed because at that point, man, I was so depressed. I mean, I had this depression that was fucking crippling, and then it made me like my shit converts into anger. So I'm just this motherfucking like raging motherfucking maniac and shit when I'm depressed, like, cause I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So one day he hits me up. He's like, Joker, you gotta come over and shit. Go to his crib and shit. He's like, I might be able to get some DMT, but I'm like that. And I was like, yeah, man. I said that like, boom, dude, there's money on it, nigga, here. Because I felt like I needed that experience. I needed some kind of spiritual motherfucking. He couldn't get it and shit like that at this point. And I remember I was working one night and he came in. He was already off. He was like, hey, come over to my house after. And I hate disappointment and shit. And I'm like, man, for what? He was like, I got some DMT. I said, what? Man, I was like, ooh. And the funny thing is, we're smoking this shit at his crib, right? DMT is dimethyltryptamine. It's like your brain produces it. You get this release of this chemical that your brain makes when you are born and when you're dying. So you can't experience this trip unless you're being born or you're gonna be dead very soon. So I've always thought that's what intrigued me. I was like, I need to fuck with this shit. Cause I'm just like that kind. I'm that type. I'm like, man, something that'll blow my motherfucking mind, and not like on some synthetic, but this is like some literally some spiritual, cause it's from your brain. So I'm like, well, shit. What harm can be done? Man, I'm smoking this shit. I get a phone call and shit. It's my dude, Cement from in Chicago and shit. And I'm like, I gotta take this call. Everybody was pissed off because I'm talking on the phone. They're like, oh, they were acting a little funny, but I didn't really feel anything. And I'm talking to my man and shit. I'm like, hey man, what's going down? And I kind of felt different, but I mean, not really and shit. And so I'm driving home. I'm like, man, that shit was bunk, dude. I don't feel shit, right? So the next day, I'm at this stoplight right around the corner, like right where at Jimmy John's and shit, just, and I don't know if my brain just fucking but at that light, I had this epiphany of just, it's when I became nonprofit profit. It was so fucking crazy. I started thinking things that I never thought before. I mean, like, you know, just I had this ability to think and see things in a different light. And nonprofit profit after that, I started write. I wrote Anonymous Rebel Alien and all these tracks that were just deep as fuck. And it was like I was able to reach inside and take all this fucked up emotional shit and turn it into like music and shit. And I could do it with anything. And I was like, dude, I can solve any fucking problem. I was writing formulas and shit. Like, dude, the shit was fucking crazy. And I ain't never looked back. Like, real shit. I ain't never looked back. And I always, I used to, like, not want to talk about that shit because, nobody wants to talk about, drugs and doing drugs. But you know what? I mean, that's what the problem with the fucking world is and shit. People don't share these profound experiences and shit. And, you know, I've always I'm never gonna forget that sitting at that fucking light. That shit was so fucking crazy. How it just entered, like my brain literally fucking changed in a second. I was listening to music, like boom, and then it was like boom. I was a fucking prophet. That shit was fucking dope. And and motherfuckers that know me and shit like that, and I've shown them some of this shit that I've written and shit. Like, and these motherfuckers are blown away. And these are people that write. These are people that write poetry. These are people that write literature. They like they're artists and shit. And they're like blown the fuck away. They're like, nigga, this is brilliant shit. I mean, to the point that it's embarrassing. It's like I'm getting a little bashful. Like these motherfuckers think this shit's so fucking brilliant, and I'm like, yeah, I mean it is, but I mean, goddamn, nigga. But I'm telling you, you music and arts and entertainment and all this shit like that. This is what society needs to be built around instead of capitalism and motherfucking, all that bullshit. Because even, there, there's an art to horticulture, growing plants and shit, and crops, and, without chemicals and motherfucking, all that Roundup shit. That's fucking niggas up. But I don't know. I think just this whole life experience and then I wasn't afraid to die. I mean, people say they ain't afraid to die. I know every gangster I know is like, man, I ain't afraid to die. Like that, man. Everybody don't want to see that shit, especially if you get gunned down and shit, and then like you're thinking about it. That I mean, ain't no nigga at that last moment talking about, oh fuck it, this is how I go out. No, nigga thinking about his kids, his girl, his wife, whatever like that. His folks, if they, man, I'm telling you, it ain't like that, bro. But I have a sincere, like, comfort with, because it's I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to explain it because I know that is, to me, just feels transitional. It doesn't feel finite. You know what I mean? So if you're an atheist, your death is finite. It's like, well, that's it. Turn off the lights. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's not like that. There's things about this world that are fucking weird and amazing and beautiful. It, if you just want to look at it, I mean, some people just never look at it. Now I feel sorry for those people because I mean, shit. I I remember when I thought I knew everything, and I knew a lot. I did know a lot. I mean, I was smart. I was well read. I read a lot of shit, but the like no, like knowing, learning, and knowing is two different things. And you got to go inside yourself to know. You know what I mean? You can look at anything and learn, but you got to go inside yourself to know. And a lot of this shit's painful. The shit, it hurts. It it's scary. But at the same time, it's amazing. Once you get past all that bullshit, you can go inside yourself. You just go in there. You just go in there. You don't run from nothing. You find out who the fuck you are. Ain't nobody holy, and ain't nobody purely evil. It's it's all the same thing. You know, you're a balance of both these things because you're meant to know. You're meant to know how these things feel. You're meant to know how shit feels. And without that, you can't level up. You can't level up. You're gonna stay where you're at because you gotta be able to feel what you know. If somebody's telling you something, and you think, "Yeah, I feel you," but do you really feel them though? But I don't even. Whenever I feel a motherfucker, I don't tell them I feel them because they already know. They can look at my face. I'm looking in their eyes. I'm like, man, they know. I'm saying, I feel you, but it's knowing. They know. So shit. Just I just felt like I needed to speak. I ain't spoken in a minute. I didn't know if motherfuckers thought that I got rich or if I died or if I fucking didn't give a fuck anymore or if I just it's like, nah, man, I've been inside myself trying to know. You know what I mean? Just this social media shit. I'm not too keen on this shit no more, man. This shit with Muhammad, I like Louis Farrakhan, all that shit. I think he has dementia. I was watching him speak, and he was talking about the three branches of government, and he said the judicial branch twice. He smoothed it over pretty good, but I was like, damn. I'm like, he's a good speaker, and that's rare for him. And I'm like, and he's getting old too. So we're losing the leaders that we're gonna appreciate later. I'm telling you, we're gonna be like, damn, I wish there was a motherfucker like that around still. But that's why I'm here. That 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 essence of fucking knowing and spirit and shit like that flows through everybody. You ain't gotta be a Muslim. You ain't gotta be a Christian. You ain't gotta be an atheist. You ain't gotta be, man. You just gotta get inside yourself and know you, and that shit'll come to you. Maybe fucking smoke some DMT. I'm just fucking with you, but not really though. That should change my life. Shit.